I'm so low energy right now. I think it's definitely because I'm dying. Goodbye, cruel world. It's not fair. It's not fair. I wish eye patches would come back in fashion. Come back in fashion, like that's ever been a thing. I wish they would come in fashion and then I could have them. And they could be like an accessory and they could go with different things that I'm wearing. Like maybe one day they could be like black and sparkly, or one day they could be like camo or pink or leather or white. I don't know. I could just have like a little, like where some people have a purse rack. I would just have my eye patches. Hola. I wanted to do a quick, easy, I wanted to do a kind of sexy, sultry, bombshell-esque kind of look because A, that is the #1 requested thing that I get asked when I do freelance work, and 2, it's kind of actually the first look that I learned how to do and on myself years ago. As far as this look goes, you don't necessarily have to go as dark as I went with the black because it kind of starts off as like a brown smoky eye kind of thing. You can just skip the black and keep it brown. You can 86 the lashes, you can 86 the bottom lining, you can 86 the highlighting, the contouring, the blush, but you don't have to do all that. You just don't. You don't have to wear it during the day. This is completely customizable for you and what you're into that moment. But to me, you know, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and I just prefer this way of doing a night out kind of look. So this is the 3rd time I have attempted to film my first video, if that makes any sense. The reason it has taken me 3 different times of filming is because my allergies or something are just eating away at my soul this summer, and I'm so low energy right now because of that, and I hate that because I want to be like, oh my god, I'm so excited, it's my first video, because that's really how I feel. But on the outside, you can't tell that because my allergies are killing me, and one of the main problems that come along with that for me, my right, your left eyeball just kind of like waters, and I don't know why that is. Enough about my health woes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe. Please click on the links below. Check out my Facebook, my Instagram, my email's down there, my website /blog. I really want to, you know, interact with you guys and get to know what things you're interested in, and that'll just make this YouTube journey that we're going to take together all the more special. Taking the Pore Filler Primer from NYX, I am going to work that into my skin using my hands. A primer will ensure that your makeup stays where you want it to, and it will go on smoother. I'm taking the Eve Pearl Trio Concealer Wheel in the medium shade, and I'm going to put that on my dark under eye circles to counteract any blue or purple tones, which will help with the bright under eye look we're trying to achieve. Then I'm taking my Naked Skin foundation, or you can use the CoverGirl 3-in-1 Stay Fabulous Outlast or whatever, it's great. And then I'm going to shake, shake, shake Senora, that product, and I'm going to dispense it on the back of my hand like so.
I'm going to take my synthetic flat top kabuki brush from Sigma and press the pigment into my skin as opposed to wiping it, because this will ensure better coverage with less foundation, therefore less cake face. And I'm also going to take my Beauty Blender sponge and I'm going to bounce that on my face to give a perfect, seamless, airbrush, flawless look. You need the Beauty Blender. It is basically a godsend. Anyway, then I'm going to take the Tarte 360 Creaseless Eye Primer, or you can use the NYX HD one. I'm going to put that on my lid from lash line to brow. Then I'm taking Latte from Makeup Geek with, sorry, excuse my Sunless Tanner accident. I'm going to take a fluffy 217 brush from MAC and work that into my crease, just building up to get the color I want. This will act as our transition color. And my shape that I'm doing is just the one I like. You don't have to create this kind of wing on the outer corner of your eye. I just like that. I'm taking another clean brush just to buff that out even further. Then I'm going to take the NYX matte eyeshadow and Blame It on Midnight and run that through the same area I just laid down Latte, just to warm it up a little bit. Then I'm just going to take another clean brush and I'm going to blend those two together. Then I'm taking the NYX matte shadow and Blame the Tides, which is a darker warm brown with the tapered precision brush, and work that into my crease a little bit lower and a little more precise, just creating a gradient from dark to light brown. Blend, blend, blend. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and blend it again. Then I'm going to take NYX Confession, which is a dark brown, but kind of like a cool tone gray brown color, and pat that on my lid. I'm patting and patting and patting to try to get the desired level of color that I want. Now I'm blending that out and I am patting again just to get it as dark as I prefer. You can stop here if you want. Make it a brown smoky eye, your choice. But I don't want to. I'm going to take another precision brush and blend it. We want it to be a nice gradient from dark brown to the top of our eye, which will be light brown, if that makes sense. I'm taking the black from NYX, which is like the blackest eyeshadow I've ever used, and I'm patting that closer to my lash line. So it's going black, dark brown, medium brown, light brown from the bottom up. And I'm just blending that out. Don't forget to blend. Add as much black as you want to get the level of intensity that you prefer. It's totally up to you. But don't forget, you know, this is all about blending. Then I'm taking some MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, or you can use the NYX HD Concealer, both or just fine. I'm taking my Beauty Blender to apply that underneath my eye, acting as my concealer and my highlight. You can go as light as you want, but the trick is to make sure you blend that highlight into the rest of your foundation to make it look a little more intentional and natural. Look at me concentrating. I'm just going to take a clean Beauty Blender and further blend that into my skin, as I was saying. Very important. Blend, blend, blend. Taking it onto my nose right now, up to my forehead and on my chin. These are the areas we want to highlight. Under eyes, nose, forehead, chin. Then we're going to blend that in with our clean Beauty Blender, and I'm taking the Dream Magic Lumi Concealer from Maybelline, or I think I used the Radiant Rose, actually, just kidding. The Radiant Rose, no I didn't, I used Dream Lumi. Goodness, I'm all over the place. You can use either one, they're both great. This is the Neutralizer one from Dream Lumi. They're kind of the same color, they're a pink tone, highlighting color. I'm applying that the same places I applied the Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm blending that out with my Beauty Blender. Blend, blend, blend. Taking the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Dark as my face powder, which is amazing, hence the thumbs up. With my Flat Top Kabuki from e.l.f. It actually had a handle, but it fell off. And I'm just pressing that onto my skin. Then I'm taking the True Match powder in Ivory that is going to set my concealer underneath my eyes. We don't want to use a dark powder to set our concealer. That defeats the purpose of laying down a light color. Then I'm taking the MAC Pro powder in Accentuate, and I am going over my highlight with that. Now we're going to do best product ever. I think that's what I was saying right there. I don't care. You need to buy it. To help kind of take away the powdery look that we could be achieving because we are layering so much powder. Now onto brows. I'm using the Rimmel Taupe Eyebrow Pencil, and I'm just creating my shape. You don't have to go as extreme with your brows if you don't want to, but I think with a smoky eye, you kind of need to have a strong brow. That way your face doesn't lose any structure or dimension. Now I'm filling it in with Omega eyeshadow, and I'm just taking the spoolie to comb through and distribute that product evenly through my brow hairs, and I'm taking the Essence Brow Gel to set. Yay! Now I'm taking a black eyeliner. I think this one is from Jordana. And I'm taking a small smudger brush with black eyeshadow to kind of bring that underneath my lash line to create some depth and a little bit of drama. You don't have to do this, but I really like the effect of it. Then I'm taking that Blame It On Midnight shade to blend that black into my skin tone so it's not so harsh. I'm doing it on the other eye now. Concentrating. More black eyeliner. I'm all in the drama. Now I'm going to tight line. Oh, I hate doing this. It tickles and I hate it. It's the worst feeling in the world. Ugh. Now I'm taking gel eyeliner from Wet n Wild. It's great. It's really cheap. I recommend it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm just creating a really strong wing with that black shadow. And I'm going to go apply my Eyelure eyelashes. I can't remember the number of these. They're great. I'll do a video on eyelash application. Now I'm bronzing the parameters of my face. I am using Hoola, I believe, from Benefit. It's a wonderful universal shade, one of the best ones I've ever come across. Just bronzing up our face, making sure that we don't look washed out because of all the dark eyeshadow we have on. Taking it underneath our cheeks. Now I'm taking Happy Booster from Physicians Formula and Pearlescent Pink from Wet n Wild. I'm mixing those together. They're both great blushes, but I find that I like the way they look mixed. And I'm applying that to the apples and blending it back to my hairline, I guess. Now that we have that on, we're going to take Mary Luminizer from the Balm and we're going to apply that on the tops of our cheekbones just to create a nice radiant glow. And we're going to also add kind of like a C shape around our eyebrow. Then I'm going to take Rose Lip Liner from NYX and apply it all over my lips. Like so, making the most awkward face in the world whilst I do it. Then I'm going to take Flesh Pot from MAC. And I'm going to top it off with NYX Butter Gloss. I love it, obviously. Love! in Creme Brulee. Now that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe. See you next time. Holy crap, I can't believe I did that.